All right, I'm back with my top 40 A24 countdown, A24 movies that I love personally. I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with some of these, but today we're going to do 35 to 31. Starting off this list at 35, we have The Iron Claw. It stars Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White, who you may know from The Bear. It's about the Von Erich brothers, a true story about professional wrestlers in the 1980s. It's a solid film, honestly, but it's just so tragic. It just gets worse in each scene. I mean, nothing can go right for this family, it seems. I mean, and the kicker is that it's a true story, so that just kind of makes it even more of a gut punch. It's emotionally impactful, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Go watch it. Before we have It Comes at Night, and let me tell you, this is one of those films that you see A24 scores when it comes to critic ratings and audience ratings. The critics gave this an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, and the fans gave it a 44%. So cut that in half. Now, I would probably be right in the middle of that because I do think it's a really good film. It's very intense. And you have two great actors in Joel Edgerton and Christopher Abbott, who are both top-notch in my book. It's a film that doesn't give you many details about what's going on or what the threat is, and it's a slow burn. A mysterious apocalypse. I mean, it's just two families kind of just surviving out in the middle of nowhere. But we just know that there's an evil like lurking outside in the background. It's a hard film to recommend, but you can't doubt the chemistry that these actors have on screen and the tension that builds up throughout this film. Whether or not you think it pays off or not, I think it's worth a watch. Coming in at 33, we have Dream Scenario. And this movie, I mean, it's out there, man. Even for Nick Cage, it's out there. And it just goes to show that this guy, I feel, in my opinion, can play any role, man. He's killing it, especially in the last 15 years. I actually made a video about his performances, I think, are better than his performances in the 90s. And it's produced by Ari Aster. I should have known, too, with this. It gives you Beau is Afraid vibes, which we might talk about later. But he plays a mild-mannered college professor, father, husband, just an average Joe, whose life just takes a huge turn when all of a sudden everybody in the community starts having dreams with him in it. Like everybody dreams about this guy. And he's just doing weird shit in every dream. And what starts off as, harmless, everyone's kind of having fun with it. It becomes like a superstar, He goes on every like local news station. Everybody loves him. It's very unique, He thinks he's like an all-star, He's loving it. He loves the attention, But then it starts to take a sinister turn when in these dreams he starts attacking these people and doing really evil stuff, and it's just they start hating him for it, because he's like what the heck did I do? But it's really like a rise and fall situation. Be happy for what you have and appreciate for what you have. You don't realize what you appreciate until it's gone, And I think it's a good moral to the story. But let me know what you guys think if you watch it. And the movies just keep getting weirder and weirder because at 32 we have The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This is probably the first movie that I saw Barry Keoghan on screen. And if I mispronounced it, you all know what the hell I'm talking about. And I didn't like him for the longest time after that, to tell you the truth. He just freaked me out in this movie. He plays a perfect weirdo. He plays a young boy whose father dies during open heart surgery. And the surgeon was Colin Farrell. I guess after speculating that Colin Farrell was under the influence while doing surgery may have been the reason why the patient passed away, Barry Keoghan's character puts a curse on Colin Farrell's family. And you see the slow decay of his children, his wife, and really it's just like retaliation for what this boy believes is Colin Farrell's fault. Truly a messed up film, but it's one to watch. It's out there, man. Even more out there than Dream Scenario, like I just mentioned before. Same director of Poor Things and The Favorite. It's good stuff. Colin Farrell is perfect as usual. Nicole Kidman's great. But yeah, Barry Keoghan, man, he freaked me out after watching this movie. Okay, so at number 31, we kind of step out of the weird shit and really get into the more heartfelt dramas. This is also a tough watch, especially in the beginning. Brie Larson, usually a person I'm not a fan of. I don't like her that much in movies. I don't care personally. I don't know much about her, but this movie, I thought she was very good. She plays a woman who's held captive along with her son, Jacob Tremblay, who was, one of the better child actors. They finally gained their freedom, and this is the first time the boy gets to see the outside world, and it's a very touching story. I mean, she deserved... I'm not sure if she won an Oscar or nominated. I'm sure she was nominated, but I should have did my research on that. But she was definitely something in this movie. Something that I frankly haven't seen from her in any other film, but this one really tugs at your heart here. So we got the first 10 out of the 40 out of the way. If you haven't seen my first video, it's on my page. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think I will put in my top 30? And what would you put in yours? If you can hit that follow button, I would greatly appreciate it.